My thoughts, situations put my niggas in court, the alley cats that broke their hearts. To my own shortcomings, we all human beings. Heart could be pressed like a mess if you ain't living your dreams. Got the mind state of a king, so I do my own thing. Knowledge and truth I bring.
It started with music. What made you say, all right, this is what I want to do?
Basically, you know, cats in the neighborhood like Overdose, JT and DJ Flint, you know what I mean?
Right.
Guys that, you know, was putting it down. I was like, man, if they could do it, I guess I could do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? They was older cats I looked up to like, oh, they doing it, man. Let's try to rap. Me and my man Force from Organized Crime, we be on the porch every day writing. You know what I mean? We listen to their little songs they had. We like, man, let's get in. I would say people like Ice Cube and his, you know, more political days. Tupac, like, you know what I mean, the Machiavelli, Too Short. I'm a big Too Short fan. You wouldn't see from my music, but I
just keep rapping. Is your music political?
I'd say it's more, you know what I mean, it's more political than what's out there right now. Like, you know what I mean, it's not basically the same old on just like jewelry and cars and all that. There's usually like a message behind it.
What type of message are you bringing?
I bring that. Basically, the message is, you know what I mean, have your own, you know what I mean, don't follow nobody else, do your own thing, you know what I mean, just because they say it's right don't mean that it's right, you know what I mean, look for it in yourself, you know what I mean, do the research. If you don't know, do your own research, you ain't gotta let nobody else tell you.
True story. If you blew up, you got billionaire, rich type status, what would you do with your money?
I try to help younger blacks get more, you know what I mean, more into making a living after they graduate. I said it's about going to college or doing this, that, and the other, but it's all about making the money in the world that we live in. So I figure like a lot of black youth, they don't have a chance once they graduate if they're not going down the same road that you're supposed to be going down.
And what is that supposed to be?
You know what I mean, like college, you know what I mean, since you paid for your certificate or you was an athlete, you get that, you know what I mean, you get that paper, now you get that on another scale, you know what I mean, to make money. But this is America, you can make money in thousands of ways.
What type of impact does your music have on the people around you?
Who listen to the music say it's uplifting, you know what I mean? It's not all about, you know what I mean, not rah-rah, who got this and that, or violence. It's more uplifting music, you know what I mean? Or to have you thinking about certain different things, you know what I mean? It's going to leave you with some mental food. It just ain't that, oh, I'm going to tell you anything he said. If you listen to this, you know what I mean? It's mental food if you listen to it.
Right. What keeps you motivated?
I just love to do it, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's like a sport to me. You know what I mean? Like, I hear that new song, like, man, I got to get in there. You know what I mean? I got to get on the mic and say something. And then it's just being able to have a voice to reach somebody. You know what I mean? Because music is a tool. You know what I'm saying? And the mic is a powerful thing.
Powerful tool.
You know what I mean?
I think it's being abused in a lot of ways.
Oh, no doubt. It's being real abused. So I feel I got to bring that.
Bring that.
You know what I mean?
What do you
stop the abuse.
What's going on in the streets of the city right now with the murder rate versus the incarceration rate of our people?
I think it's real terrible, the fact that the opportunities are limited. Like I was talking about earlier, like, you know what I mean, the young blacks here, there's no opportunity out there. It's just like, you know what I mean, you graduate, you want to ride on something, you're going to have to get in a dope gang.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people, black people, own anything to say that it is their own, so the youth can look like, oh, you doing it? You know what I mean?
Dude,
you know what
and
I mean?
the ones seem to forget.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of people who are on, and then, you know what I mean, they do their little political thing on TV, say they opening up this, that, and the other, but they ain't even help nobody.
They ain't even hiring.
They ain't channeled the people who they grew up with.
Relevant substance that you can't ignore. Bring on board, we want more. It's the voice of the poor. I spit that relevant substance that you can't ignore. Bring on board, we want more. It's the voice of the poor. I spit that relevant substance that you can't ignore. Bring on board, we want more. It's the voice of the poor. I spit that relevant substance that you can't ignore. Bring on board, we want more. It's